I'm sorry, are you addressing me? Because your authority is not recognized in Fort Kickass.
Are not rubbers.
Oh, my God. Okay, yes, you can rub them, but just please don't hurt my family.
Men, we're not robbers.
Oh.
Hi, this is Harry from Five.
This is Brian from One Man's Danny.
This is Meg from Shape of the Sun.
This is Jess from Choose Lab.
You're listening to Dr. Bones.
Dr. Bones and Mike. Dr. Bones and Mike.
And you're listening to New Music Saturday.
This is Martin from Ability Rock.
JJ from Juxta.
Hey, this is Leslie
And Jason.
of The Sweetest Condition. New Music Saturday.
Music Saturday.
New Music Saturday.
New Music Saturday.
And you're listening to New Music Saturday.
New Music Saturday. Dr. Bones and Mike. New Music Saturday.
Right on, and we're live after about 25-minute delay. Thank you to Skype, but you know we're on now. So tonight it's myself, Dr. Bones, as usual, and the guitarist that everybody wishes they were, Mike1inFive.
Hello.
And then our special musical guest tonight for part one is none other than the lovely Dieselle May. Welcome to the show.
Good evening, or good afternoon, where you guys are.
Oh, it's evening here. It's about 6 o'clock, so early evening. So, right off the hop, how did you come up with the name Dieselle May? Like, where did that come from? It's just interesting to me.
Well, that's actually my name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I did not.
I didn't come up with it at all.
Well, boy, my face is red, literally. So, I just
thank my folks for that.
No, it's a cool name. I just wondering if it was, yeah, apparently I was extremely wrong, and so it's a good thing. It's a good thing we're on air, right? And it is live, so awesome. But okay, so moving on, we have your track 20 Days, which we've played a number of times already. Now, what was the thought process behind the song? Like, where did you come up with the idea for it?
Well, this particular song, I think, you know, like when you're looking forward to something, you're sort of counting down the days. I think us girls, sometimes we count days after things as well, or in between certain situations. And this particular track was actually written after the breakup of my relationship, and I remember not hearing anything and sort of being left in the dark, and it sort of got to 20 days, and that sort of really stuck in my head. And then obviously the best medicine for any heartbreak is picking up your guitar and writing some music. So, and the 20 days just kind of stuck with me, and that's how the song came about.
Right on, you know, and I just kind of find that, well, not funny, wrong choice of words, but, you know, mention your breakup, and then the other day you posting about trying to slip some drums into the house.
Oh no, it's the happily ever after now.
I just think it was just funny to see that. And how do you sneak some drums by? So,
well,
go ahead.
I'm going to be using them. I was just trying to be practical.
Right. I've heard that many times, but moving on. Just I was like, well, you sent me like a blog kind of interview with you from not too long ago. And I said that you were a previous band, and then you went solo. Why did you decide to go from a band to kind of going out on your own?
Well, it's always something that I kind of been meaning to do, but I kind of get sidetracked, if you like, and get into bands, and I play in a number of other bands, sort of people that write their own music, and they need either, you know, a guitarist or a bass player. And in the bands that I was in when I was much younger, I was writing a lot of the stuff, and it was, you know, it's just great time. You know, you always sort of did stuff with your friends, or you know, that's just kind of what was happening. And the solo thing kind of came out a bit later on, because all your friends have kind of grown up and got responsibilities and aren't always available to do all the music. So you kind of think, right, I'm going to record this myself, and that's kind of, you know, you sort of just have to rely on yourself. And obviously, I have lots of friends that are doing music, but you kind of want to express yourself as you get older, and you kind of maybe get a little bit more stubborn, if you like, and not wanting to, sort of, if you've got an idea of how something should sound, and you're in a band and you've got other influences and people wanting to put their spin on it, if it doesn't suit you or it's not really the direction you want to go, then that's when kind of problems arise. So if you kind of do it yourself and just record it how you want it to sound, then there's no problem.
Well, fair enough. I just wondering because sometimes people say go solo because they like being in a band, but there's only so much they can put into it. Meaning like they'll put their 2 cents in, but it's like listened to, but may not use completely the way you wanted to go and that sort of thing. So, I mean, I was just curious as to why, because like I know a lot of people that have done that in the past.
Don't get me wrong. I love playing with other musicians, and if I could have the band to go out and do what I record live, if I could afford to do that, that would be great. It's just the practicalities of recording the stuff and getting everybody together. It just doesn't really pan out, and it can hold you up. So I think that's partly why I wanted to sort of do the solo thing, just a little bit kind of bore out of frustration of just wanting to crack on with it instead of waiting around when the musicians that you want to work with or people that you kind of say, we must do some tracks together. But when they're available, it's just really difficult to schedule everyone in.
No, well, it makes perfect sense. So I'm gonna pass the mic over here to Mike. Ha ha ha! No pun intended.
You never said that before.
Yeah, right. I know. It's getting old.
Welcome to the show. What I was going to ask you, so like there's it's loads of stuff I get from that song. It's kind of like it's rocky and it's poppy and it's got a little bit of country in it almost, and there's some really cool harmonies and stuff. So I was quite fascinated. First of all, like how would you describe yourself to someone that's say tuning in and never heard you, and then also linked to that, I suppose, what were your kind of who you influenced by, what kind of things do you listen to, and where do you come up with your sound and stuff like that?
Yeah, that's a really difficult question when somebody asks you who do you sound like, because we all want to not sound like anybody else, I suppose. We all want to sound individual and different and new. But I guess my sound actually kind of comes from growing up in the 70s and early 80s, which was a really rich time for music. You had a lot of the kind of Americana kind of country folk music coming over from America. A lot of the stuff in the UK had obviously the backside of all the rock and roll and skiffle kind of stuff just phasing out. People were experimenting. You had punk and a lot of the kind of keyboards, just synth type music coming in. It was really rich time for music, and I think I was just like a kind of sponge, like just soaking all of that in. And if you look back to the charts, then you had so many different bands and things happening. You watched Top of the Pops, and there's all sorts going on. So I think it kind of just came from the era that I grew up in, I think. And I was lucky enough to have a musical family, and my folks ran a rehearsal studio and music shop in Putney.
Cool.
So that was really good because we'd get all these bands coming down and loads of different bands, and at the time, quite a few names that were just kind of starting to happen, or you'd look back now and think, wow, what a amazing influence on the music industry, but at the time they never heard of it. So I think it kind of comes from just the sort of time, really, my age.
Yep.
Fair enough. So it's kind of, I suppose that makes sense because you're right. There was so much diversity in popular music then, and now I think what's interesting is that you can hear all kinds of music pretty much anywhere, but actually in mainstream and popular music there's really not a lot of diversity anymore. It's kind of a few handful of artists that are always in the charts and kind of all sound the same. In a lot of ways you don't have that anymore. So I guess if you've got that kind of backdrop of absorbing all of that music when it was fresh and new and everything was different, I suppose that makes sense in terms of feeding into what you do now. And you obviously talked about like playing on your own, or going solo rather. I suppose there's probably advantages and disadvantages to that, but I'm quite interested in the kind of struggles, because I guess whilst it's nice to get your head down and get on with it and do your own thing, there must be some challenges. So playing live, for example, must be a different experience and stuff like that. So what's kind of the hardest thing about just being just you this time round?
Yeah, it is frustrating because what I do in the studio, myself and Jack, my producer, it's difficult to recreate that with just me and my guitar. And in order to do that, obviously you've got to get paid gigs, which is very difficult to do nowadays, and to get paid gigs for to cover the amount of musicians to be able to create what I create in the studio. So it is very frustrating. And obviously you've got the other side of it is if you can get sort of people that do it for enjoyment and don't want money for doing it, but they've got other commitments. So if I was to say, right, we're going to go out, we're going to plug this album, we're going to do this, for the next month we're going to be travelling around in the back of the van. Right. I'm going to get sort of, who's going to pay my mortgage and put my kids to bed, that sort of thing, which is fair enough, because it doesn't sort of balance itself out with regards to, the money that comes in from doing gigs and doing music, to the money that you need to cover your expenses. So that's obviously very frustrating. So I go out when I play live, and I do just acoustic versions of the songs, how they kind of start out when I write them. So that kind of works. That's interesting because it gives the songs a different take. They're obviously not sounding so electronic and produced. And I also have a little side band, Jack, with a couple of guys that I play with. And we do again versions of the song. They're up with a double bassist, and we play kind of slightly more country versions of the songs.
Cool. So seeing you live is a completely different experience to hearing you on the record.
Yeah, it's been quite difficult, to be honest, because obviously people hear that you guys have just been playing the second single 20 days, but the first single Said and Done that came out last year, that again has
We're losing you. I want to try again.
I said it's progressed to the more electronic kind of rock sound as we've gone on.
There you go. Good. I can hear you now.
So people sort of say, "Oh, great! Love the single. When can we come and see you live?" So the live thing is quite different. And then a lot of people that come and see me live, either solo or with the band, potentially might like to hear it recorded as an acoustic version of the more kind of folk country style. So it is difficult. I hear what you're saying, Mike. It is tricky, but you've got the band. You must know how difficult it is to try and even arrange rehearsals and get all of you in the same place at the same time.
Don't even get me started. We did 4 hours today, and two of us had to leave our kids with other people, but it was we don't normally do Saturdays, but it was the only day we could get all 5 of us together to get these last couple of rehearsals in before this gig we're doing in the next couple of weeks. So it's a constant battle, so we just do it and don't moan about it because it is the way it is and we enjoy it when we're together. But yeah, no, I totally... I couldn't personally go solo because A, I can't sing, and B, I quite like writing riffs, but I like to write songs.